All right, finally, now since the divorce is over, we can finally get back to some quality content. Okay, today I have two ideas that I would love to see in the future of Battle Nations. And the first one is a more AFK SP type of thing, which obviously I'll explain all this in thorough detail here very soon. And the second one is massive battles of conquest and conquering the bases that you see on the world map. And now, okay, I did a collab. Hopefully the video is up by now. If not, then I'm a little bit of spoiling. I was stuttering the fuck near the end of one of Battle Nations Emperor's videos. We did a collab. It was really fun, really cool. And I'll actually, if it's done, I'll link it in the description. And if not, I will link it in the future when it does come out in the description. Because I think you should see that video. We do a little bit of yapping on theories about the game. Excuse my big ass. And so near the end of that video, I explain I was stuck on a fucking word. What word was I trying to remember? Concept. That's what it was. I was trying to remember the word concept because I have a lot of concepts, and today these two are just I would really, really love to say them. Okay, anyway, I'll stop yapping. Let's get right into it. So the first one is SP training camps. So let's say you're level 60 and then you finally decide for whatever reason you want to rank up your riflemen, but they're being paired up against the most elite units in the game. They're not going to survive. It's going to take forever. And getting SP right now, look, ranking up no matter what it is taking fucking forever. And me personally, I work full time and I'm not trying to grind like that, okay? Like last time I was on Grinder, that was not smooth, all right? Anyway, but yeah. So right now there's a building. It is the weapons factory that costs 60 nanopods. I think these buildings could or should cost nanopods, and essentially what they are is you can put units in them, passively train SP while you're at work or doing whatever. Maybe it could cost resources in the building, but yeah, you could train units AFK with so you're not having to just sit there like I don't know if y'all have seen it, but AP, if you're watching this, hi. I hope you're doing good, man. I I'm I have I'm gonna propose a rematch challenge for you here very, very soon. I promise that. But yeah, training SP and like I don't want to be doing what AP did, like a 24-hour stream of just nonstop grinding for wimps trying to get them to rank 6. That ain't me, man. Look. And so, yeah, having a building that can train SP and maybe have multiple purposes. And my other idea for this was you could split the SP by, for example, the sandbags, the portable wall, like the immovable objects, buoys or whatever. You could maybe have SP training things for Navy, uh, maybe a air barracks, a ground units, whatever. But you could also put the immovable the objects that don't fucking do attacks. You could put them in that building to split the SP a little bit, and they train against that essentially. Or you know what I'm trying to say. It's just a way for the immovable, the unattacking units to get SP as well, but it splits it. So yeah, that's my first idea here. I personally would love to see AFKSP farming simply because right now it's so brutal. And I would also love to see the 4 times or even the double SP weekends. I love those. But yeah, uh, right now ranking up units not very fun just because the game feels so grindy. And yeah, my next idea here is the It's called, what did I call it here? I have my notes right here. This is why I keep looking at this shit. It's called the PvE War and conquering bases and owning them. Okay. Yeah. Essentially, my concept was like Tronk's base, Sarin's base, all these other things on the world map. You could, instead of having to attack the resources individually, you could do a massive battle, maybe with like 5 waves of enemies, and you conquer it, and then that base gives you an additional passive resources that you could like collect off the world map that go to your main base. And obviously, occasionally, maybe like once or twice a week, the enemy will try and reconquer it with another massive 5 waves of whatever. And my idea with this is not only are you getting like tons of SP, you're playing the game and having these massive strategic battles that I would feel are very, very fun to do, but I threw in another concept here. Uh, Occasionally you'll have defectors of those armies, and you'll get maybe a couple free units here and there in these massive battles, as well as them attacking your main base. And obviously, if you don't win this battle, they could take a bunch of resources from you. And if you win, maybe when they attack you, if you win, you could get potential free units. And when you're attacking their bases, you just get these ton of extra supplies and resources daily or however that should work. It's just a concept, an idea I'm throwing out there that I really like. And yeah, actually, I think that's all I had at the moment. I do have some other things. Anyway, stay tuned for did I mention this? My dementia's fucking kicking in right now. Stay tuned for my collab with Battle Nations Emperor. I don't know if I mentioned that, but link in the description to that. If he has uploaded it, you definitely got to see that because my ass was stuttering and I was struggling, but it's funny. And I'd say it was a really interesting theory that we were throwing out, the discussions we were having, and I'd love to do more discussions. And stay tuned as well because AP and maybe a couple other YouTubers, you don't know, might be challenging y'all very, very soon here. And if you're still here, first of all, thank you. I know the quality of my content has uh it's uh it's tanking. But you know what? It's super tanking. Smash like.